I have these emotions bubbling up in me. I have these ideas, these words, this inspiration bubbling up in me that I feel a strong urge to get ready, open my camera, and speak about it. Yeah, today we are speaking about the divine feminine, restoring the superiority of the divine feminine. Yeah, so when we talk about the divine feminine, what comes in mind? Like today, I want us to stick to the basics. We are going down to the basics, right? Going down to nature. The divine feminine literally means the woman. The woman is the avatar of a divine feminine. The woman is by default the feminine energy. The man by default represents the masculine energy, and the woman by default represents the feminine energy. So I ask myself, as women, the collective, what is our purpose here on planet Earth? What is our purpose? Is our purpose to give birth, make babies? So bringing it down to nature, the earth, we call it Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, representing the feminine energy. You put something in the ground, you put a seed in the ground, it goes down in the earth, it goes down in darkness, and after a period of time, it comes out, it germinates, takes up some sunlight, some rain, some water, prepare its food for us to eat. So everything that we consume comes from the earth, Mother Gaia, Mother Earth. So the earth gives us life. The earth gives us life. The feminine energy, the earth representing the feminine energy, gives us life, because everything that we eat comes from the earth. The ocean, I call her mother. The ocean gives life, because when the sea rolls and the billow rolls, and the waves that comes out of the sea is what brings us air. It's the waves that brings the air to the trees. The trees will take up on the waves, gives us air that we breathe, the air that all the other animals, all the other living things breathe, and we give it back to the trees, and the trees sends it back to the ocean. The ocean gives us fish, protein. So life starts from the ocean. Without a woman, there will be no life on earth. Trust me. I think I found a quote, and it says, "You didn't come from his rib, he came from your vagina." If all women on earth decides not to give birth, decides not to get pregnant, not to give birth again, it ends humanity. The end of humanity will come, because by 100 years we'll all be dead and gone. Yeah, so that is the power the feminine holds. That is the power the feminine carries, that energy. So it all goes down to we being the creator, we being creation, we being able to bring forth life, we are the only capable beings to bring forth spirit from the other realm, from different realms to earth. That is your power as a woman. That is your power as the divine feminine, the life giver. You give life, you bring out life, you nurture life, you produce life, you manufacture life. You are the universe. This whole universe, this whole earth wouldn't be here without women. And that is why, because we live in a patriarch society, we live in a male-driven society where male are leaders, where males are presidents, when males are, mostly kings, when males are making the lawmakers, lawyers and judges. We can attest to it that we live in a patriarch society because we worship a male deity, we worship a male god, and this programming, this conditioning usually dumps our power as women. It makes us feel less because how dare you speak up your voice? How dare you call yourself divine? The Bible says Eve tempted Adam, Delilah tempted Samson. So it's like the fall of great men starts from the women. Sin came to the earth through a woman. So we have been programmed and conditioned not to speak up, to lower our voice, not to dare to dream big, not to dare to embrace our divinity, not to even dare to realize our power as creators, as creation, as life givers. Because if you wake up to that power, trust me, you are no more going to accept less. You are no more going to people please. You are no more going to lower your standards just to please the narratives of the society. You are no more going to live to the norms of the society because you rise up to your power, your truest power as a woman, as a being, as a creator, and then you will do whatever you want because you know your power. You know you have it. So we have always been conditioned, not to speak up in church. There aren't numerous women pastors these days. We all can attest to it. We can testify to it that we live in a male-driven society. So this is the time to restore the divine feminine. This is the time for the collective women to come back to themselves. Start living in your heart. Open your heart. Feel your heart. Because the masculine is structure. It is rigid. But the feminine is flow. We are like water. We flow. We go with the current. We are changing. We are solvent. We are soluble. We flow, right? So we have the power to change, especially our looks. We literally control the tides and ebb flow of the universe. The moon is feminine. The sun is masculine. The sun usually represents the father. The moon usually represents the mother. The moon holds let's say the moon holds our destiny. So this feminine energy, if you are able to tap into them, realize who you are, come back to yourself. It is when we heal ourselves. This doesn't just happen from wearing makeup, wearing nice dresses, wearing flowy dresses and mini skirts and high heels only. No, you have to be willing to do the work in order to tap into that feminine energy, that feminine aspect of you, that godly aspect of you. You have to be willing to do the work, put in the work, come back to you, heal your inner wound, your childhood traumas, your past traumas, your insecurities. You have to be able to face your darkness, face your shadow self, do the inner work, heal. Being a divine feminine energy, being a goddess, it's not just about wearing makeup, looking good. It is about feeling within you, feeling good within your being. That when all these things are taken away from you, your status, your family, your relationship, your marriage, your religion, your ethnicity, your race, if all those things that defines us, that we've been programmed to define us, if all these things is taken away from you today, you can still sit by yourself and feel whole within yourself, and feel whole within your being, and feel whole as a woman, as a creator. So be willing to sit with yourself, introspect and retrospect. Be willing to go to nature. Be willing to, go sit by some beach and connect with the energies. Sit by yourself, face your darkness, your bad side, your bad attitude. Be willing to heal all of them. I am still a work in progress. I am still working on myself each and every day. I am still doing the energy work, because even as of now that I'm sitting here teaching about the divine feminine, I still get triggered by some things. Only that right now, whatever triggers doesn't spike a reaction in me. I am able to sit with my emotions now, whether good or bad. I am able to feel my emotions and allow them to pass, and allow them to go, and allow them to drift away. I have healed my negative thinking, my negative thoughts, my negative beliefs, my limiting beliefs, the old paradigms of thinking and doing things. I have healed. I am healing through them. I am doing the work because I am willing. And it's like I have realized that, I watch these whites a lot. When I hop on YouTube, I watch these whites, and it's like the women, because they are so in tune, they have tapped into their spirituality, they have done the work. So they are able to come out and speak up for the divine feminine. They are able to come out and help other women to embrace their authentic self. They are able to teach and preach the word, help other women to also realize their truest power. But when it comes down to Africa here, especially Ghana, where I come from, I don't see many women talking about the divine feminine. I don't know. Is it like they don't have the knowledge of self? Is it like we aren't awakened enough? Is it because we have been so conditioned and so programmed that we are so scared to learn outside of our programs and our conditions? Is it because we have felt so limited in our beliefs that we do not strive to open up our brains, to open up and learn and embrace diverse knowledge and diverse wisdom? Because I see white women, white girls talking about the divine feminine a lot. When you open TikTok, when you open YouTube, they are teaching, they are helping women. But Africa women, please, let's rise up. We are the true force of nature. Mother Nature is African. I say it all the time because we are the first to be here. We are first on earth. We came first. So let's rise up as African women to our divine feminine, to our divine power, to our divine force. If we do rise up to our power, we will not accept less. We've been conditioned to seek for males' approval. We've been conditioned to seek for males' attention, their validation, males' acceptance. We've been conditioned to feel worthy only when a man, marries us, makes us his wife. We've been conditioned as women to compete ourselves for male attention. We fight other women just to have, a male in our lives. Where lies our power if all we do is fight and, keep on impressing the male and keep on chasing them? When they are born to chase us, when they are programmed to chase us. Like we existing alone is not enough. Like we don't give them life. Like we don't bring them to this earth plane. Like they don't suck our breast of abundance to live. We do not balance them. Like this universe do not need both polarity, both the masculine and the feminine. Like we existing in our truest, in our most authentic form is not enough. Like we do not birth their children, their offsprings, their descendants. Let's realize our power. Let's come out, show out for ourselves. Women, goddesses, let's stop fighting ourselves to competing ourselves for male attention, for male acceptance. It is only when we realize our power, only when we accept ourselves, only when we realize that we are creation, that we are the creators. We sit in our power, we exist in our rawest, our purest form, our truest power, that they can serve us, they can provide for us, they can protect us. It is time for the divine feminine to rise up to its truest potentials, to its truest form. It is time for the collective women, goddesses, to rise up. It is when all women are healed that we exist happily. If I am healed and you are healed and the other sister there is healed and that goddess is also healed, we are all existing, being in our truest form, allowing the masculine to rise up. We raise the bar for them. But if I am not healed and that lady isn't, we are probably, jealous in each other, throwing tantrums, backbiting, fighting for male's attention, we won't heal. So let's come back to ourselves. Come back home to you. Heal. So women, goddesses, queens, priestesses, empresses, let's all rise up to our power. Let's all rise up to our divine feminine. Let's awaken the dead minds. Let's awaken the dumb minds, the collective consciousness. Let's awaken the collective women. Let's wake up to our power as creation, as creators, because it's in this abundance, this abundance of breasts that give men life. We give them life. So let's step into our power. Let's step into our essence. Let's rise and restore the matriarchy. Let's rise and restore the divine feminine. This is my message for you today. I hope it touches your soul. I hope this resonates with you, to sit with yourself, to heal your traumas, to heal your negative traits, to heal and step and embrace your authenticity, embrace your divine feminine energy, and embrace your essence, your truest essence, knowing that it all comes from you. It all starts from within you. I will end here. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you want more of these teachings, and always remember that you are a true force to be reckoned with. You are not just a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean, the entire waves in a drop. See you in my next video. Bye.